Yeah, there should be more enemies in this area. There was at least one guy there. There she is. I missed. Okay, that's better. And done. She's still only 75 out of 150. Alright, so let's continue looting these guys. More stuff. More hunting rifle, that's good. There's a guy back there, huh? What to do about that? Let me come over here. Nice try, bro. But I'm doing better than you. Alright, done. So where were we? We were looting these guys like that. Is that all? Let me just come down here. No, there's more enemies. There's one more guy there. Let me just run here and shoot him. Now you can really see how we've never been hit. Like, we've been walking through this whole map and we haven't been hit a single time. Because we are more accurate than they are and we're just engaging them at range, so they can't actually hit any of us, ever. And that's why it's important to... That's the informant. That's why it's important to have accuracy. Alright, take all of that. Oil drums. We're not going to shoot the oil drums. We can. We can create a huge explosion if we destroy the alcohol still. And we will also end up killing these two guys too if we just kind of shot the oil drums and exploded this thing. I might do that. Just for fun. After I loot everything. So I believe that is all the loot in the entire map. Oh wait, there's still some bottles. Let me grab this. And this as well. You can't even see this bottle, it's just sitting behind the texture. Alright, save the game. And that's everyone. So we destroyed the entire bandit camp. And we are gonna destroy their alcohol still as well. Eventually. Are you kidding me? You can't destroy the oil drum? How hard is it to destroy an oil drum? And that's not even... Okay, you guys. Come on, guys. Are you serious? Come down here. Shoot the alcohol still. Incredible. Okay. Okay, now we destroyed it. There's still oil drums. That explosion is much smaller than I remember. I remember this being a huge explosion. I don't know if it's because I already killed everybody or... I remember that, like, destroying all the barrels and like killing dudes around it and everything. Oh well. So all the bandits are dead, we picked up all the loot, and now we're going to release this person.
Hey, please get me out of here. Please. Get me out of here and I'll pay you back someday. I don't have anything anything to give you now, but if you ever visit my town, Great Bend, just ask for Ripley, and I swear I'll make it up to you. Please. Please don't let them touch me again.
Yes. And she just runs. So she does that. And that's why we don't let her out until the very end, because she'll just run. And if she runs when the bandits are not all dead, she will get shot at. Although she serves as a rather good distraction as she runs, she will end up dying. But if she lives and you go to Great Bend, which is a long time from now, but eventually we arrive at Great Bend, and also you get experience points for saving her, and she'll give you some loot when you get to Great Bend. Or will she give you loot, or will you find her corpse? I think you find her corpse actually, and then we loot on it. So it doesn't end well for anybody, but there's kind of better stuff if you actually manage to save her. Alright, and now we talk to him the second time, and he also runs. So this too, like if you talk to him too soon and he starts running when all the bandits are still awake, then he also gets killed along the way. Alright, and that's the second mission completed. Remarkably, the second mission is much easier than the first mission. But I guess only if you put a lot of points into small guns.
The Elder has made his escape. Primary objective complete. Head to the extraction point to end the mission.
Because we put a lot of points into small guns, right? So we're gonna level up. And
well done, warrior.
oh crap, I'm standing on
his safe return, Brahmin Wood's elder informed our inquisitors that he had been moved from camp to camp, presumably to keep his location a secret. Unfortunately, he was forced to wear a hood to prevent him from mapping his route and the location of the bandits' camps. One bit of information was learned. It seems some bandit groups are meeting some kind of opposition in the west. We didn't get any details, but the raiders have never won a conflict with this new presence. This could be just fearful mutterings of superstitious raiders, but it would give reason to their heightened activities in this region. The Brotherhood must investigate this new possible threat. The informant has been paid and is on his way to retrieve information on the new menace. You did well keeping him alive during your mission, and your attention to detail will bring you into high favor with the Brotherhood. Intelligence reports that the woman you freed is not from the surrounding villages. That is not unusual since the Raiders' slave network is vast. While you might have saved an innocent from the horrors of captivity, you should have brought her back for interrogation. Do not let sympathy overcome your duty. Dismissed.
Alright. So I believe that's the best outcome. So the paragraphs, so obviously if things didn't turn out the way they did, the paragraphs would be different. So we let the informant live, we rescued the woman, and so on and so forth. I was standing on the exit grid. So I guess we'll level up when we get back to the bunker. So, back to the bunker, level up, and I guess we'll go shopping. Alright, so let's level up here. Character, pick a perk. Awareness, you're given detailed information about any critter you examine. You see the exact hit points and information about any weapons they are equipped with. It sounds kind of tactically useful, but not useful enough for us to spend a perk on it. So what happens is, if you kind of mouse over the enemy when you have awareness, you see exactly how many hit points they have, and you can see exactly what weapon they're using. But it's not that useful compared to some of the other things we can get, which, let's see, Die Hard, more resistance when you're below 20% health, that's not that useful. Faster healing, not that useful. Fast Child, gonna heal a night vision, see better in the dark, not that useful. Scout, increasing the size of explorations on the world map by 1 square, that's not that useful neither. Strong back lets you carry more. Actually, toughness is probably the best. So this gives you 10% to your general damage resistance. Swift learner we're not gonna get. Strong back lets you carry more, but we don't really need to carry more. I mean, as I kind of explained it already, but if you're over encumbered but you're standing on the exit grid after the end of the mission, you leave anyway. So it doesn't really matter if you can't carry a lot of stuff on you. So Strongback's not that useful. I guess the only one I want now is Toughness. A lot of this stuff kind of makes sense in the other Fallout games where you're actually role-playing and you do more things than just shoot people. But since we're in a game where we only shoot people, I'm gonna go for Toughness for general damage resistance. And we're gonna go get our small guns up to 100. And I guess we just work on big guns. Like we just start working on guns and keep working on guns. Farsight, Awareness, Brown Noser, Comprehension, Gun here and now. None of this is particularly useful. Team Player? Get 10% plus 10% to all rolls when within the influence of other squadmen. I don't remember just how this works. I mean, if it's plus 10 accuracy, that's awesome. But I don't think it's plus 10 accuracy. I think it's more just plus 10 on your kind of how much damage and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give her Team Player because I think like we want to take whatever gives us bonus gun damage, or like priority 1 is bonus gun damage, priority 2 is resistance. So we just go Team Player and get her up to 100 small guns. And then 10 points, I'm not sure what I want to do with the next 10 points. I guess I just go straight on to big guns, or maybe energy weapons. Like nothing else is really important. We don't want to waste any of our abilities on things we're not going to use, so I think I'll just go big. But she only has like 5 strength, that's the thing. The fact that she only has 5 strength means that she can't actually use a lot of the big guns until she gets power armor. And we're not going to get power armor for a long time. So, but having said that, we don't really have anything else to put this into, so I'm just going to give her big guns. I can keep pumping them into small guns, but the you get less for your investment. So I'm just going to give her, okay, we're going to move on to big guns, because we're going to use big guns eventually. Stitch doesn't have another level up. So he's got... Oh, he's got 10 perception and 5 strength. Yeah, interesting. So he's going to level up to level 2. Oh, he's only level 2. Alright, well. And he's going to get small guns. He's going to take a while. He's going to take 17... and then 34... 80, 90. So he's got like, he needs like 3 more levels to reach 100 small guns. So he's gonna not be as effective as the others for now, but that's fine. Pilot Christian? Oh, he sells car things. Come on, talk to him. What are you doing? Oh, you can't talk to him. Never mind. We can't talk to him yet. So we're gonna see if we can get some new recruits. And failing that, we're going to check out what we can buy. Actually, this tells us, so we still rank 1 initiate. That kind of sucks. Our reputation is improving though. Let me see if we have more recruits we can get our hands on. Nope, not yet. So these guys aren't as good. We're only gonna get the ones with good perception. There's one guy later called Stein. He's pretty good. He's got like small guns, big guns, good perception, and decent strength. That's basically the guy that we want. And now we give everything to Stitch. Oh, and Stein also has some first aid as well. So he's like the perfect guy. He's got guns. He's got medical skills, and he's just kind of good at everything. I might sell some of this ammo because I don't think we're gonna use the ammo neither. We'll see. Let me just move all this stuff to stitch. The 9mm is used in a lot of guns, but none of the good ones. So we got the 9mm, we got the 7.62, which is used in the AK and the sniper rifle and the hunting rifle and anything that's good. So we're going to use the 7.62 a lot. 9mm, not as much. So I think I'm actually going to get rid of the ammo that I'm not going to use, and even the grenades, like the Molotov cocktails, we're never going to use. I'll keep some grenades, but not a lot of it. Just need bullets and stim packs. Alright, gonna ditch all of that. We're never gonna use these guns ever again. I don't think we'll run out of ammo. So diamond spears are awesome, this stuff. Diamond spear I think is pretty much the best melee weapon. Well, except for the ones that use ammo. What are the ripsaw? Or the whatever they're called. And the power fist is pretty good too. But for anything that doesn't require ammo, the diamond spear is pretty good. But it's a melee weapon, which we're never going to use because guns are awesome. Alright, so let's sell all of this stuff. Browning high-powered, meat pies, broken bottles, like everything's worth money, even if it's only worth $1. That's still $1 better than nothing. Sell the knives, sell everything. All this junk, we're just gonna get rid of all of it. All of it. Don't want any of it. Even the ammo. Maybe later on I'll keep some of the ammo. We'll get cars, we'll get vehicles later on. And you might want to like keep your ammo in your car. But for now, they weigh too much, and we don't really need the weight. And even here, like, we haven't used the first aid kit yet, so I'm gonna sell 2 first aid kits. So we don't need to carry that many of these things around. So what do I want to buy? Throwing stars, throwing knives? The damage output is so bad. It's just a waste of time. But they're there, right? Like, so the game like gives you the option. If you want to be a guy who throws, you can like throw your spears, throw your grenades, throw your ninja stars. And you might think, hey, that sounds kind of interesting. Maybe I want to be a guy who throws things. But they're just not good. They're just not as effective as an AK-47. Alright, so we don't want to buy anything yet. There's 10 suits of leather armor. I don't know why there's like 10 leather. You have slots for 6 people. At most you have to have 6 people on your team. And all the recruits come with their own leather armor anyway. But you can buy 10 more for some reason. Alright, so we still don't want to buy anything. Because we don't need anything. Done. Alright, and that's that. I guess we're gonna go talk to General Barnaki. And then I'll take another break before we go on to the 3rd mission. So there's oh, check it out. We got tribals. So after saving Brahmin Wood from the raiders, we've got some tribals in the Brotherhood base. We'll talk to them.
I am Tiddak. My fellow tribesmen and I have journeyed from Brahmin Woods to join your Brotherhood. All except my sister Shari, who will be returning home with the next merchant wagon.
Yes. So he has stuff. Maybe I should get some ring pulls from him. How much is this worth? Oh, $7.95. Amazing. I kind of want to get his ring pulls off him. Because ring pulls they're worth something. I don't know what to give him for his ring pulls. I guess I can give him drugs. Never mind. He's gonna hang around here for a while yet, I think.
Hello, my name is Shari. Tiddak over there, my brother. We're here to join your brotherhood. We have both been very inspired by your deeds.
Good. And she... Oh, this is important. Okay, guns and bullets. So, I'm gonna see if I can...
My brother thinks I should not join the brotherhood because brotherhood suggests only having brothers. I believe that both men and women are allowed in the brotherhood. I am not returning home with the next merchant wagon.
Yes. So... I should have kept some of the junk to sell to them. Look, I want this. I want the guns and bullets. 3... So this is 8... What is that? 880? The 8 is 880, so 386. So I can get 500, 400, 494. Well, I could get all of that. 850. I guess I can give her. Now let me just. What is one of this worth? Too much. That's cost too much. All right, let's just give her a. I don't really want to give her a discount though. Never mind. We're gonna give her a bit of discount. So we're gonna trade her some pills for her guns and bullets. And let me just save the game before using this. So the guns and bullets, it increases your small gun skills. So let me just see. So this is 101. If I read the guns and bullets, 116. So he got 15% out of that. Let me load the game. And then we give this to Robin. Robin is 58. Let him read it. 73. He got was it 58? 68, 17. So he got 15 as well. So they get 15% bonus from that. But the thing is, a 15% above 100 is worth more than 15% below 100. Because below 100 you get 1 point for 1 point, whereas above 100 you get 1 point for 2 points. So you have to spend 2 skill points to get 1% increase. So it's actually worth more when you're above 100. I just don't know who to give it to. I guess I should give it to myself. Because I've got like perception 10. Yeah, so actually based on the stats, I should give it to myself because I can use big guns and small guns. And I've got like the best perception. So in terms of like potential damage output, I've got the best potential damage output. I guess Robin is second because he's got perception 10 and strength 5, whereas Farside has perception 8 and strength 5. So just in terms of accuracy times the guns we can use, I can use like big guns with high accuracy because I have good perception, so it's worth more on me. So it's better to stack the stats on me because I can make better use of it, if that makes sense, because I have the best base stats. Alright, I believe that's everybody. Alright, let's go talk to General Barnaki.
At ease, warrior. It's time to test your abilities, Initiate. We have reports of a large gathering of bandits in one of their main camps. This gives us an opportunity to cripple future activities without having to hunt them down. We will no longer tolerate their presence in our region. We have received further intelligence that the camp possesses some kind of device acquired from the new menace. Our scribes would very much like the opportunity to study this device and see what they can piece together. Your objectives are twofold on this mission. Your first objective is to retrieve the device. Your second objective is to eliminate all trace of bandits in the region. It is time the inhabitants of the wasteland learned that there is only one power in this region. The taking of raider prisoners is not authorized. Do you understand, Initiate? I want their bones bleaching in the wasteland sun! Failure is not an option. Dismissed.
Okay, we're gonna shoot everybody in the bandit camp, which is pretty much what we do anyway. So I'm gonna take a break. When we come back, we go on to the third mission of Fallout Tactics. And I believe this is actually going to be a pretty big mission. And I believe we can't actually pick up all the loot because it's going to be too heavy for us. So, actually, is it? Maybe it's not yet. Anyway, so we'll figure that out when we get there. I'll see you in the next video. Save the game.